we started today, and it was even colder than what we're expecting tonight. Take a look at these temperatures, 40 below. That's how we started the day in Elk Park, 36 below in Lincoln, and 31 below for Butte and Three Forks. And many areas we're still in the upper 20s below zero. Clearwater Junction, Logan, Belgrade, Sealy Lake, and Pole Bridge, to name a few. Now looking out.
Morning, everybody. It's negative 20 here in Montana, and we've had some comments and questions about our new universal token system, and we want to make sure that all of your questions and concerns are answered. So let's get out of the weather and we'll have a chat. First and foremost, are universal tokens a paywall in Dynojet software? Absolutely not. Dynojet Power Core is still free. So in essence, what are universal tokens? Universal tokens, as we told you in our Dynojet Universal Token 101 course, they're simply a digital currency that you can use for any feature license, flash license, or permission that you may want to exchange them for. There's no mandate to buy universal tokens to use PowerCore software at all. They are the new form of currency for what legacy tokens used to be in PVOG land. It's just now you license through universal tokens instead of one old legacy Harley specific license or a Polaris specific single license. Each of them are now for, well, it's 10 tokens to do this or 5 tokens to do that for a feature license, an ABS bleed, a Harley ADAPT feature set. Each of them is just what universal tokens are exchangeable for, but there is no subscription or mandate on using them for a whole year with PowerCore. So if you've ever heard of software subscriptions, you might be thinking things from, say, Adobe or Dassault, like SolidWorks, where yes, you have to pay entirely to use any part of that software, whether you're using Photoshop or some InDesign stuff. Well, PowerCore is still free. So a regular dyno user, maybe you're a 4-wheel drive auto dyno user, PowerCore is still free. There's no paywall, you haven't had to buy any universal tokens to use PowerCore software at all. What you may be thinking, or the idea that PowerCore now is always subscription-based, maybe from the new permission classes that we have implemented inside PowerCore. They've always been there, but now we can actually leverage them and use them to keep our tuners tuning how they would like. Our basic users, we're giving them actually a better level or ability to jump into the big kid pool and see some stuff that they haven't been able to in the past. So, for example, we've got our 23.5 CVO here. Let's pull up a stock file and just take a look at the stuff that still is accessible as a basic user level. I've set myself to user level 1 here, and so this is what a generic Joe Schmo off the street could see when he first connects, opens PowerCore. So I can still edit things like my requested AFR. I can still edit things like injector size. When I jump into spark and cranking spark or idle spark control gain, I've got these pretty hefty features that are still available for anybody to use for free. No tokens required. It's all here for you. As soon as you see one of these grayed out throttle or grayed out tables, such as cranking fuel, this is where you'd be prompted with, hey, I want to purchase Enthusiast Plus permission support, maybe for this one vehicle, and I can buy that at a pop of 10 tokens. It's good for a year, so I can tune this bike as much as I want. This is for being able to buy the same elevated level of controls and parameters, but you access a single definition. So this one in particular, this software level 45. Once you jump to Pro, this is for our dealers, our authorized resellers who have Kara and ARP on file with us. You're already reselling Dynojet gear from us. This allows you to purchase groups or multiple tune compats that you know you're going to be working on in a given year. So say all Harley-Davidson touring bikes, or maybe just Polaris Razors. You don't tune four-wheelers and you don't tune Indians and you don't tune Hondas or stuff. You can buy all those groups should you wish to in exchange for universal tokens to have all of the expanded parameters that you see here in our PowerCore software to then use and tune every single one of those tables. in general. Would a generic user who needs to up his speed and rev limits and move some fan temps around need access and pay for each of these features? Probably not. All right, so with all that said, let's answer some actual questions that we've had from our users out there in the field. So, Craig asks, I bought another PV3 for my new bike, and now I find to access its features that I had for free on my old bike is going to cost another $100 a year for just the tuning software. Well, keep in mind, we just went over. Tuning software is still free. Being able to open STKs, save DJTs is still free. Only when you want that advanced level of calibration features would you need to exchange universal tokens, obtain that extra level of access for tuning on your new bike. Keep in mind, if you had a PV3 from your old bike, you could use it on your new bike with just simply exchanging tokens for a flash license. You wouldn't have had to buy another PV3. So that's another good reason to have some universal tokens in your piggy bank when you're gonna start making more tunes for more bikes or you want more features added to your fleet. All right, what else? Shane wonders, I already paid hundreds of dollars for a tuner and hundreds more for additional tune for my second Razor, and now you have to pay another $100 to change a tune I created? Hold up. Dynojet's tunes are free, so you wouldn't have paid hundreds of dollars from us to tune a second Razor. You may have exchanged tokens to then flash another vehicle, so that's another flash license, but the tune itself, no, that's not our style. If you did obtain a tune from us that would have been free, you can still access it, no paying for software, no paying for the permission to edit that tune, save it, flash it to your Razor all day long. Only when you would want to change those high-end, very advanced level features and calibration items inside the software would you actually need to update your permission access to that particular tune compat to then flash or make adjustments and then flash those modifications to your Razor. So, if you might need a parallel to draw in your daily life of what PowerCore may become, think about Amazon. So, Amazon, you can be a regular guy, you can buy stuff, it comes to you in a week or 10 days, or you can pay for Amazon Prime, gets there in 2 days. You could be a PowerCore Pro level user and pay to have that little extra feature that's built into your PowerCore. Also, YouTube TV. You wanna not have abs while you're watching something? And no, we're not gonna put ads in PowerCore that you gotta scroll through to get to your tables and stuff. But if you want that premium level user experience in your YouTube TV, you're willing to pay that extra per month. So this is nothing new for the day-to-day people who have those subscriptions. They're already pretty common in the world. And if you want that pro level feature set inside PowerCore, exchange some universal tokens, see all your tables, all your parameters that you want, and keep your shop tuning away. And let's face it, guys, it's 2025. Quantum computing is around the corner. AIs are replacing people's jobs. It's a whole new world out there than it was just even 5 years ago. Some ECUs are using NSA level government style encryption on decrypting and decoding their files that are housed inside these ECUs, where we swing in to then build firmware around, build new calibrations, reverse engineer definitions, even just to talk to these ECUs. So we're not victims here. We knew these changes were coming. Yes, they present huge hurdles, and we're positioning ourselves to remain as the industry standard market leader in making and measuring power. Thus, while it looks like a revenue stream, universal tokens themselves are purely more versatile, more leverageable to access features, obtain flash licenses, and more abilities. It's not a one price fits all. Not all flash licenses are 24 tokens or $240 like they used to be. Flashing a Grom, 8 tokens. Flash a KTM dirt bike, 13 tokens. All for a bargain price at what it once was from the standard. So we're putting money back in your pocket there. We've made the tuning process less expensive, more flexible, and keeps putting you in control of how ultimate you want your ride to be, or even just to run your shop at the end of the day.